everybody. I'm Nanci Danison, and today I stand before you in a human body. But I remember having lots of other types of bodies and non-bodies and other shapes and forms throughout the universe. When I had my near-death experience in 1994, I learned for a fact that reincarnation is real. I grew up in a religion that didn't believe in it. I never really heard anything about it until I was an adult and started getting an interest in New Age type topics. But when I was in the afterlife, right after I had my life review, kind of going on at the same time as the life review, I started getting back memories of hundreds or maybe even thousands of other lifetimes that I had lived all over the universe. And I could remember every single second of every single one, every thought, every sensation, every type of sensory input, every event, every person, all of it, all at the same time. We have that ability when we're outside these bodies. And I saw lifetime after lifetime, some of which were human, but most, by far, were not. So from that, I believe that there are many, many inhabited planets, and stars, and nebula, and all kinds of things. Some of the entities that I inhabited were not visible, or would not be visible to human eyes. Some of them were gaseous. I inhabited inanimate objects like rocks, plants, creatures. It was really, really cool. And it was my understanding, when I was getting all that information, that we all go through the same thing. I also learned in the afterlife that reincarnation is just one phase of eternal life. Most of us have grown up in religions where we were made aware of heaven and earth, and that was it. I found out in the afterlife that what we call heaven is just the place you hang out during the incarnation phase of life. It's a way station, a rest station, a hospice for some of us who've had really tough lives. It's a place for contemplation, reflection, re-energizing, being filled once again with unconditional love. After the incarnation phase, we stopped going there. So when I was in the afterlife, I had my five light being friends telepathically indicated to me that I had finished the incarnation phase of my life long time ago. And they were saying they couldn't believe that I chose to come into human life this time at this time and place, because I always made a terrible human, and I never really got along that well with the human body or with other humans. And I was just pretty much insane for doing it, but I did. I volunteered. You know, I'm one of those people who's up for punishment. You know, and I've done it many times in my spiritual life. So, because I had finished my reincarnation phase, I didn't see that part of the afterlife. I was aware that it was there, and I got downloads of information about it, but I didn't go there. Instead, I went to the next phase of life, which is where we live completely beingless, just as mental energy or as a personality without form. A consciousness without form.